You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Got a man, it's Drake London. On the move, past the 40. Spins out of one stop. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running back, motioning right. Second down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
The Saints add a fifth defensive back here. Third down coming up. Penix working from the gun. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Koo able to put it through. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Anytime you go on the road, if you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Pistol snap here to Shuck. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shuck now from the gun. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shuck working from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Shuck now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. And it sets up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Quick throw right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Kamara. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's another for it. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and
He gets gets one final shot here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 27. He's got London left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Penix here from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On second and 10, it's Penix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's Penix yet again. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Shuck to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
19, Tiger.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck's going to throw here. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shuck. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On play action, here's Shuck. Searches from the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Get ready to spin!
3rd down, here's Shuck. Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. This finds its target. That's Hill. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Falcons facing a deficit near the break. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Penix now. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, Penix to the air. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. And again, it's Penix. Gets this one to London. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Falcons spend the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look. the game, and now it's second down.
Second and 10.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air with Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Saints 14. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19, target, left wing, 19.
Looking to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. You know, take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Motion, pop, 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 pop.
To throw, Shuck. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play action, Shuck. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Shuck working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. 10 for 60. 10 for 60. 60. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
70 Lions.
Chuck now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shuck looking to pass here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's good.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. And be caught by his back, Kamara. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. It's an New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Penix here from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Start things off with a run by Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to run for it, Kamara. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a short gain of 1. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And they bring him down around the 34.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go. I got him.
From the 34. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down from the 31. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second and 7 at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. So we're through 3 here. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Shuck. He completes it in traffic. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. Here's an important kick now for Blake Groupie. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Reed now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the injury forces Kamara from the backfield. And they'll look to Tyler Algier now to captain their rushing attack. He's got London left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Penix on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down, it's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Penix now on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. On first down, they'll run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shot to throw. The ball's out, he lost it. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Looking to throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's Akers up the middle. Still finding room past the 45. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Reed now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 24.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints. So we're going to win this football game. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. The give inside to Akers. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a handoff to Akers. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. It's running out of steam, and it falls just short. It's no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. To throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense. but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So it's a win for the Saints. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.